Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Taylor Don and I'm back with another budget video. Okay, you guys, it's been a while. I know. I think the last budget video that I posted was of my debt-free journey, or the end of my debt-free journey. I'm officially debt-free, and from here on out, it's just going to be about saving money, and so I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm finally back, and I'm trying to get back on schedule, back on program when it comes to my budgeting. I know I didn't post anything for August and July. I think I just threw that whole budget away. But I mean, I was still budgeting, but I didn't have the time or the opportunity to actually get and make a budget video for you guys. So I'm back and we're going to go ahead and get started for the month of September. Okay, so first thing first, I'm gonna go ahead and mark my pay dates. I always get paid on the 1st and 15th, but I do get my paychecks a day ahead of time. So I'm just gonna mark it here for the 31st, which is technically the end of August. So I'm gonna put payday. And because I already know what I will be getting paid due to my LES coming out, I know that this check will be $3,936.91 for my first paycheck. And then my second one will be here on the 14th, which is, I should see it in my account. Okay. Now, my first bill that comes out at the beginning of the month is usually my Netflix, and that comes out here on the 3rd. And my Netflix is $9.73. All right, my next bill is my mortgage, which normally comes out on the 5th, so I'm just going to make it here on the 8th, being that the 7th is Labor Day. So I'm going to put it right here. All right, and my mortgage is $14.64, which I always split in half. So I pay half on the 1st, or I put aside half on the 1st, which is normally like $732, and then I put the other half on the 15th. So I just like to try to make my bills as even as possible between the first half of the month and the second half of the month. My next bill normally comes out on the 13th, and that is American Home Shield. And well, really, I have 3 bills that's coming out around the same time, usually either the 14th or 15th. But being that the 13th is on a Sunday, I'm going to put my American Home Shield to come out here on the 14th. And my American Home Shield is $44.99. And then I have my Sling that's coming out on the 14th as well. And I'm just going to write it in the middle. Because like I said, I have 3 bills. My American Home Shield, my Sling, and also my car insurance, which comes out around the same time between the 13th, 14th, and 15th. And honestly, there's no set date. I just know that within these 3 days, all 3 of these bills are going to be coming out. So, I mean, I'm not really worried about it too much. I just go and check and just verify that it did indeed come out, and I'll make note of that. Other than that, it really is not too much of a big deal to me. So my car insurance, I'm just going to put that here on the 15th. And so my car insurance is actually, this month, it is actually $82.33. Now, normally it is not that low, but my insurance company is doing another deferral, or what is it called? They're pretty much giving us another discount again this month, and I don't know how long they're going to continue doing this, but due to the whole pandemic, they've been giving everyone discounts, so to speak. So this month is going to be $82.33. Normally it sits around $115. But yeah, so that's happening. And then my next bill is normally my JA, which usually comes out around the 22nd. I'll put that here. And y'all, my JA bill is pretty high this month, or the last billing cycle is $235.23. Woo, y'all, that's pretty tough right there. Next bill is my cell phone bill, and that normally comes out here on the 25th. And my cell phone bill for the last billing cycle is $72.50. Then I have my epidemic, which I would usually see it taken out my account on around the 27th. So I'm just gonna put it here on the 28th. Epidemic Sounds, that's where I get my music and stuff from, that I put in my videos. And that is $15. Then I have ADT in my internet, and that usually come out in the end of the month. It's really no set day, which is kind of crazy. It's usually like within the last couple of days of the month, but I just normally put it here like the last day. Therefore, I know by the last day of the month is normally taken out. So, and my ADT is $56.70. And my internet is $50. All right. Now, I do take note of another expense, which is my lawn care. And I budget $100 for my lawn care. I have someone come cut my grass edge, all that good stuff. And normally they come every 2 weeks. So I figured budget $100. Their service plus tip, and that normally takes care of that. And then I also have this month, I have some miscellaneous expenses, and I'm just gonna put that in this particular category because I have to renew my car insurance. I have to pay for some tires for my car, so forth and so on, right? So I'm budgeting $575 for this miscellaneous category, just so that would be taken care of, or whatever the case may be. And that's pretty much it, you guys. This is pretty much my monthly layout. I know it probably looks crazy all over the place, but it works. Right, I know when everything's supposed to be coming out, and that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and roll into September paycheck number 1 budget. Okay, so let's go ahead and start writing this out. Okay, so my paycheck, right? Paycheck number 1. I'm just gonna go ahead and write everything out, and then I'm gonna come back and fill in the numbers. so let's go ahead and fill in these numbers. Okay, so paycheck. I had already mentioned that my paycheck is $3,936.91. Yes, this is disclaimer, right? If this is your first time watching one of my budget videos, this is much higher than what I normally get. That's because I have an incentive pay within this amount. So yeah, that I'm very grateful for. So I'm working with $39.36.91 for this particular paycheck. Okay, so my mortgage, like I mentioned before, I do split my mortgage in half, so I put aside each paycheck $732. My American Home Shield, $44.99. My Sling TV, $39.64. My Netflix, $9.73. And then I budget the $100 for my lawn care, and I just normally just put it within the first half of the month. I guess it really doesn't matter because, like I said, they do come twice a month, but at least I know that I do have this $100 that's set aside for my lawn care for that purpose. So I do take out my cash envelopes at the beginning of the month so that I can go ahead and buy my groceries, and I have gas, my entertainment, toiletry. I just take that at the beginning of the month so I can have it throughout the month. And then what you guys will see in my second my budget number 2 video, what you guys will see is another addition, which is my sinking fund. So I will show you guys that in my next video that I'm pretty excited about. So groceries, right? So I'm still budgeting my $300 a month for groceries, my gas, the $160, which is that's my normal amount for budgeting. I figured $40 a week for the month is good, and that has been good for me for since I've been doing this. So no complaints there. Now my entertainment fund, I did raise that up. I raised that up to $500. Why? Well, to be honest, because I can. I'm debt free. So I told you guys in like past videos that whenever I become debt free, then I will be boosting up my my entertainment fund. So that's exactly what I did. To be honest, these days I've been purchasing. Maybe I'll buy something on Amazon or whatever the case may be. But that would come out of my entertainment fund. Usually, before this pandemic happened, it would be for my nails, my toes, or things of that nature. But whatever, it is what it is, right? Toiletries, I brought that up a little bit, so now I'm budgeting $100 for my toiletries. Toilet paper, paper towels, laundry detergent, all of that will come out of the toiletries section of my budget. And then and then I did say I was going to budget $575 for this miscellaneous category, which I said I had to renew my car insurance, get new tires, renew my car registration, get tires for my car, and that's coming out this $575. And then I'm going to calculate this, and whatever's left is going to go towards my baby step 3. I should have put savings here, but so really quick, so BS3. So BS3 is baby step 3, and if you guys are familiar with the Dave Ramsey 7 baby steps, after you get through with baby step number 2, which is paying off all your debt, then you roll into baby step number 3, which is saving for your 3 to 6 months emergency fund. So for me, I'm saving for 3 months, and I'm actually rounding it up. So my plan is to save $9,000 to $10,000, and that would be my 3-month plus some emergency fund, to be honest. And I think that would be just fine for me. So that's my goal as far as that is concerned. So let's go ahead and crunch in these numbers. So I still have my old faithful calculator. This thing has been with me for a very long time. So let's add this up. So 732 plus 44.99 plus 39.64 plus 9.73 plus 100 equals All right, so my expenses is $926.36. All right, cash envelopes, simple math, but I'm gonna go ahead and punch it in anyways. $1,060 for my cash envelopes, and then $575. Okay, so let's add that back up. So $1060 plus $926.36 plus $575 equals $25.61.36 minus the $39.36.91 equals. All right, so that means out of this paycheck, I should, or I will have $1,375.55 to put towards my savings for baby step number 3. Now, in case you guys missed that, right? So I added this up. I had $926.36. I added my cash envelopes. I had $1060. And then I also added my $575, and I subtracted that from my $39.36.91, which is my paycheck, and I have the $1375.55. Now, most of you guys who've been following my journey for a while know that I do a zero-based budget. Therefore, I know where every dollar goes of my paycheck. So, and since I've been doing that, I just think that's just what works best for me. I know where every dollar is supposed to go, right? Does it always work that way? Of course not, right? You know, of course your budget will fluctuate, you know, depending on what's going on, unexpected events, unbudgeted items, you know, but for the most part, this is my guideline. This is my base, and I try my hardest to follow this. And usually it works out perfectly. As far as this is concerned, and now that I do have the freedom to over budget or to take care of unexpected expenses because I don't have any more debt, like, it just makes things so much easier. But not gonna lie to you, like, since I became debt free for the rest of the month of July, for the month of August, I did kind of fall off the bandwagon because it was just one of those situations where I had all this extra money, and I felt that now that I was debt free, all the things that I was reframing or holding back from buying, I purchased. Like, everything I had on my Amazon cart, I was like, oh, I could buy this, I could buy that, I could buy that. And so I did splurge. I ain't even gonna sit here and fake the funk. I splurged since I became debt free, but at the same time, I still remain debt free. So, I mean, which is the whole point, right? Because I had, you know, extra money that I was able to play with, if you will. But now back to business, following my debt plan so I can go ahead and knock out the next goal, which is to save up this $9,000 to $10,000 for my emergency fund. And yeah, that's what I'm working with now. That's what I'm working on. That's the next goal. So this is it, you guys, for September budget number 1. I just want to say thank you so much for following me on my debt journey, which is now over. Now, hopefully you continue to follow me on my savings journey. Just thank you so much to all my new subscribers who've been hanging in there with me. I appreciate every single one of you guys. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit like. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss another video. And that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.